Next witness, Your Honor, I'm going to call is Brandon Keating, one of the plaintiffs in this case, who is a representative of Futuristichub LLC.
Okay. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Keating, please state your name for the record.
Brandon Keating, Sr.
Mr. Keating, are you the same individual that is named in plaintiff exhibit number 1, which is the final judgment we have been talking about during this trial?
Yes, sir, I am.
And did you assign your ownership in that judgment to someone or something?
Yes, sir, I did.
Who did you assign it to?
I assigned it to Futuristichub LLC.
Are you the sole member and manager of Futuristichub LLC?
No, sir.
Okay. Is it fair to say you're the one who's got the majority interest in this LLC?
No, sir. I am just the manager. I have no ownership of Futuristichub LLC. It is a manager-managed LLC.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask you some questions regarding some channels in this particular case. If you can, tell the court which YouTube channels you believe are owned and operated by Brian Martin.
Yes, sir. I believe Brian Martin owns and operates Futuristichub, Top Trends, Creamworks Animations, Blocktastic, which used to be Drama Hub.
You cut out there,
Oh,
Mr.
and Creamworks Animation.
Mr. Keating. Can you say the last 3 ones again because you cut out?
My apologies. I don't know what order I said it in, so I'll say it again. Futuristichub, Creamworks Animation, Wildcraft Animations, Blocktastic, which used to be Drama Hub, and Creamworks Animations.
I think you said Creamwork Animations twice. Is there another one to make the fifth?
Futuristichub, Wildcraft, Creamworks Animations, Top Trends, and Blocktastic.
Thank you. Now, are you asking this court to award the ownership and operation of these 5 channels, as well as all of the videos associated with these channels, to you equally with David Tyler Moss?
To Futuristichub LLC equally with
Sorry,
Time Off.
I said that wrong. Correct. The most about during this trial. Can you tell us a little bit about Creamwork Animations? What type of channel is that?
Creamworks Animations is a animation YouTube channel that has awkward, weird, and odd animations, videos.
Is it currently in operation?
I believe the channel is currently idle.
What does that mean?
There are videos on the channel, but it has not uploaded videos in a long time.
What is Blocktastic, which used to be known as Drama Hub?
Blocktastic is an animation channel with animated videos, I believe, in this closely resembling Futuristichub.
Is Blocktastic currently operational?
It is not currently operational.
Are there videos on the Blocktastic channel, if you know?
The last time I looked, there was.
What is the Top Trend channel?
Top Trends channel was or is a YouTube channel that combined several trending topics in a list format.
Is the Top Trends channel currently operational?
No, sir. The Top Trends channel has privated or removed all of its videos and has been sitting idle for a few years now.
What makes you believe that Brian Martin owns and at least at one point operated or operates Creamwork Animations, Blocktastic, and Top Trends channels?
I have seen documentation, counter notifications from Mr. Martin or Vince Victor claiming ownership, claiming to have created the videos that were submitted to YouTube. I have seen testimony from Mr. Martin's ex-wife saying that Creamworks Animation was his as well. I've also seen the Creamworks Animations logo and intro to several Futuristicub videos over the years as well. You're speaking just to those three, not Futuristicub and Wildcraft?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. You mentioned the name Vince Victor. Who is that?
Vince Victor is an alias that Brian Martin has used for a long time now.
Has Brian Martin ever told you that he goes by Vince Victor?
I believe he has told me that before.
All right, now let's focus on the Futuristic Hub channel.
Yes, sir.
How did you become aware that Mr. Martin owns and operates the Futuristic Hub channel?
In 2014, while I was working in the YouTube industry, Mr. Martin approached me about getting his Futuristic Hub channel signed by some networks, and I tried to negotiate deals on his behalf for the channel.
And what came about those negotiations?
Well, as I recall, I believe I ceased the negotiations when it became apparent that Mr. Martin was going to interfere with my contract with the video games channel.
All right. Have you had subsequent conversations with Mr. Martin over the years concerning his ownership and operation of the Futuristic Hub channel?
Yes, sir.
And what do you know about the Wildcraft channel?
The Wildcraft channel was a channel that was created, I believe, 2 months after our appeal was affirmed. I believe that is a channel that, it's a channel that is in dispute with this case.
All right. And in your opinion, who do you believe owns and operates the Wildcraft channel?
I believe Brian Martin owns and operates the Wildcraft channel.
And why do you have that opinion?
Because the Wildcraft channel is hosting all the videos that were originally on the Futuristic Hub channel, and the channel has publicly stated that Wildcraft is now the new home of Futuristic Hub.
Did you hear Holly Baum testify yesterday?
Yes, sir, I did.
And I believe you probably also heard Holly Baum testify on the first day of trial as well, true?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. Do you recall in Ms. Baum's testimony concerning the Futuristic Hub channel that she testified since April 15th, 2016 to the present, that channel was earning approximately $80,000 to $100,000 per month?
Yes, sir, I did.
For damages purposes, did you take the median of the $80,000 to $100,000 to come up with $90,000 per month since April 15, 2016 to calculate your damages?
For the Futuristic Hub, as it relates to the Futuristic Hub channel, yes, sir, I did.
Would it be fair to say that in 1 year, the Futuristic Hub channel, based upon your calculation, earns approximately $1,080,000?
Yes, sir, based on my calculations.
Would it be fair to say then that from April 15th, 2016 through today, which is April 7th, 2022, for all intents and purposes, that's 6 years, right?
Yes, sir.
If you multiply 6 years times $1,080 per year, is the calculation $6,480,000?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking the court to award Fidel Isthmus the amount of $6,480,000 as economic damage from April 15th, 2016 to today?
Only as it relates to the Futuristic Hub YouTube channel.
Right, that's all we're talking about now.
Yes,
Just
sir.
the Futuristic Hub channel.
All right, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Capua, unfortunately, I have to take a break for the interviews I talked to you about. We're going to reconvene. I'm going to have to shut down the Zoom. So we're going to shut down the Zoom. We're going to open it back up at 1:30.
For lunch break concerning the actual damages that you are requesting concerning the Futuristic Hub channel, and the amount you stated was $6,480,000, correct?
Yes, sir.
I wanted to now talk to you about the Wildcraft channel. Did you hear Ms. Hollybone testify in her opinion the Wildcraft channel was earning approximately $30,000 to $40,000 per month during her testimony? Did you freeze?
We just froze. I think this. Craig, I'm sorry. I can't get internet.
I'll ask the question again when you're ready.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
A little scratchy.
Okay. I can hear you, I believe.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll ask this question again. Ms. Hollybone stated during her trial testimony that the amount of money that the Wildcraft channel earns is approximately $30,000 to $40,000 per month. Do you recall that testimony?
Yes, sir, I do.
Did you take an average of $35,000 per month to calculate your economic damages concerning the Wildcraft channel?
Yes, sir, I did.
Did the Wildcraft channel start earning money around January 2021?
Yes, sir, it did.
Multiply $35 times 15 months, which would be January of 2021 through March of 2022. Is that amount $500?
I'm
Yes, sir,
sorry.
it did.
I'm
Well, I couldn't
sorry.
hear that.
I didn't either.
I
Can you
couldn't hear
repeat
that
the
number.
question? You bleeped out. Can you repeat the question, please, Ms. Capua?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Keating, are you asking this court to award you economic damages in the amount of $525,000 concerning the Wildcraft channel?
Yes, sir, I am.
You testified that you're asking the court to award you $6,480,000 as damages from the Futuristic Hub channel and $525,000 as damages from the Wildcraft channel. Do those two dollar amounts equal $7,005,000?
$6.4 plus 525 is just under 7 million.
Let me ask my question again, okay?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Does the amount of $6,480,000 as damages for the Wildcraft and $525,000 damages? I'm sorry, I said that question wrong. Let me start over. Does $6,480,000 as damages for the Futuristic Hub channel and $525,000 as damages for the Wildcraft channel total the sum of $7,005,000?
Yes, sir, I do. I believe that. Yes.
Additionally, are you asking this court to award you damages when Holly Bone sold the Frisco house in November of 2020?
Yes, sir, I am.
Are you asking the court to award you damages in the amount of $340,000 due to the sale of the house was in violation of that October 15th, 2020 temporary injunction order?
Yes, sir.
Are the total economic damages that you are asking this court to award you, and are they in the sum of $7,345,000?
Yes, sir.
Concerning these 5 channels that we have been discussing during your test, can you explain to the court your request that these channels be turned over to you? And by that, I mean, can you explain to the court the process for this event to happen?
Yes. Mr. Martin would need to turn over the email addresses and passwords, as well as the email accounts that are connected to each YouTube channel.
And then what would happen after that if the court orders that Mr. Martin turn over the email addresses and passwords for these channels?
We would then have access to the channel, and we would have to change the email address that is associated to the channel to an email address belonging to us. And then we would have control of the YouTube channel after we lock out the old email addresses.
Are you asking this court to award you a permanent injunction so that Mr. Martin would be required by court order to turn over the email addresses and passwords and further enjoin from ever operating these 5 channels again?
Yes, sir.
No questions, Your Honor, at this time.
Cross.
In your, let's get down to your $6,480,000 figure. How did you get that figure?
As outlined in my previous answer, Ms. Bone testified yesterday that the Futuristic Hub channel was earning between $80,000 and $100,000 a month, dating back to 2016. I took an average. I'm sorry. Did you say something, sir?
No, go ahead.
Okay. I took an average of $90,000 a month for the last 6 years, dating back to 2016. And that total for the Futuristic Hub channel came to approximately 6.5 million. I then, based off of Mrs. Bone's testimony of the Wildcraft channel earning 30 to 40,000 a month for the last 15 years, 15 months, I took an average of 35,000 per month, and that came out to $525,000 over the last 15 months. And then I took the 300, I believe it was 340,000 for the house in Frisco to come with the total, I believe 7.2, 7.3 million.
Now your 6,480,000 is damages what, back to which date?
That would be going back towards to 2016.
What date in 2016?
I believe it was April 15th.
Okay.
March 15th, April, March or April.
When did you file your lawsuit against the defendants? For when was it? What was the date of the filing of the lawsuit?
We filed the lawsuit in 2000. It would have been August 2014, I believe.
No, your petition seeking damages was not filed until September 15th,
This action,
2020.
action. My apologies. July 2020, I believe.
Okay. You're aware that there's a 4-year statute of limitations under that statute.
I am not aware.
Objection to the
Yeah.
former question. It calls for a legal conclusion.
Well, if you're calculating damages, they have to be within the period where the damages have not run by virtue of the statute. It's a 4-year statute of limitation, and it goes back. That means there's no damages in the period of time.
It's not appropriate to ask this witness that question.
Well,
You can make that argument in closing, but let's move along. That's not really his.
Well, but Your Honor, he is calculating in his calculations, if they are including stuff that is outside of the statute of limitations, then it's wrong. Maybe he needs
Just
to
ask him,
recalculate.
like, if it's only 4 years, then how much would it be? But arguing with him over whether or not the
Okay.
statute of limitations
Well,
apply.
If it's, now, do you know that you have the exact number for the earnings of the two channels, which were the first two in this lawsuit, Creamworks Animation and Futuristichub? Are you aware you have the exact number of the income of those two channels from April of 2019 to the end of 2020?
Based on Mrs. Bones' testimony of earning between $80,000 and $100,000 a month for the Futuristichub channel, dating back 4 years, for the Futuristichub channel would be $1,080,000 a year times 4. So that, sir?
I am asking you whether you are aware that you have the precise numbers for the earning of those two channels from April of 2019 until the end of 2020.
Precise
Are you
number,
aware
no,
of
sir.
that?
I'm
Are you
not
aware
aware
of
of that. No, sir.
Okay. Are you aware that you have in our exhibits all the records of all the funds that came out of Freedom Family Limited? And those funds started out in the first month, I think about 21,000, and they rose to 100,000. And those are the precise figures, and you have taken about 300,000 of that. Are you unaware of that?
Objection to the question. It assumes facts not in evidence.
They are in
And,
evidence. You have
Well, the
accepted
evidence is your client's testimony.
No, the evidence is the bank records, which have been entered into evidence. And my client obviously doesn't have great memory of what the numbers are. They eventually got to 80, 100,000, but the records show that it was not that much all along. So
We'll object
and-
to what the records show. The evidence speaks for itself because there have been a lot of records that have not been produced in this case.
Okay, guys, you're just arguing with each other at this point. If you could just go ahead and if you know the answer to his question, answer it. If you don't know the answer, just say you don't know.
I do not believe we were given precise amounts that the channels earned over the last 4 years.
Well, I didn't say over the last 4 years. I said in the particular period. Let me. I'm going to pull up. I wanted to share my screen, but it's disabled. Can you?
Oh, let me enable that. Sorry. Whenever I turn it back on, it just automatically does that. Go ahead.
Okay. Here is Exhibit 20, and you will see the amounts.
Is that plaintiff or defendant's exhibit 20?
It's defendant's Exhibit 20. It has been admitted. And you go through all this, and we did you a little bit of a favor beyond that.
Could you speak up, please? I can barely hear you.
I can barely hear you too.
Let me- That better?
Yeah, it's better.
And we did you a favor of taking those numbers out and extrapolating them. So this is exactly what was earned by those two channels for all those months, of which you have $300,000. And you see, we're starting off here with 21,000.
So I don't see a screen.
Excuse me. You gotta show it. There, you see, those are. So the amounts are not as high. Do you recollect that the testimony of my client that the earnings were less than that amount at 21 before
I'm sorry,
it
less than
started?
what amount?
You know, you see the starting amount here is $21,000. And after that, they went up. So before that time, back to your 2016 date, they would have been less. Do you wish to recalculate your numbers?
No, sir. Are you representing to me that this is the entire amount that the Futuristichub channel earned for each specific month?
Yes, for the months there. And remember, it got cut off after this month.
Yes, sir.
Those are the amounts. And the ways we know the exact amounts is all the money from those channels that were going to Holly went through Freedom Family. So those are precise numbers.
Your Honor, object to the question at this point. Mr. DuBose again testifying
Yes, it's
by
staying.
this document.
Okay. So now
Don't answer that, correct?
Unless you feel like you want to.
I do not believe that those numbers represent the entire amount that the Futuristichub channel earned during those months.
what evidence do you have of any amounts other than those that were earned in
Well,
that period of time?
yes, sir. Just based off of my own knowledge, that only represents the earnings that the channel earned through the AdSense, through the advertisements. That does not include brand opportunities, any other type of placements that the channel may have had over that time. So I do not believe that AdSense payments remitted or paid out by multi-channel networks represents the entire amount that the channel earned.
Do you have any evidence of any other earnings? Evidence, not just beliefs. Do you have any other evidence
Well,
other than your suspicions?
I've seen contracts for Roku for the Futuristichub videos that would create more revenue. That's off the platform. That leads me to believe that there's other revenue outside of just the AdSense revenue paid by Freedom Family Network.
And do you have any evidence of what the amount of that was?
I do not believe your clients gave us that evidence, no.
So you have no evidence on that.
We asked for it, but did not get it.
Okay. With respect to the damages of with respect to the sale of the house in Frisco, what's the basis on which you claim that my client is liable for those damages?
Mr. DeBose, you froze. Can you please ask the question one more time?
You claim that my client owes you the value of the house in Frisco. What's the evidentiary basis that you claim that my client owes that money to you?
From my understanding, your client was ordered not to sell the house. The house was purchased for, I believe, $348,000. And since she was not authorized to sell the house and did so in violation of the court's order, that is how I came up with the $348,000.
Well, that's a temporary injunction, and at this point, the breach of injunction is not before the court. It's a damage question. Is it not true that the damages are only because this is the damages are in your fraudulent transfer claim? Am I not correct?
Objection to the question. I think Mr. DeBose has asked about 3 questions in there. Some of them.
Well, okay. The question is, are you not seeking those damages under your fraudulent transfer claim?
I'll object to the question as much as it calls for a legal conclusion. If the witness can answer on a lay opinion basis, he certainly can.
I believe so. I'm not sure in which fashion we're requesting it. I know we are requesting it. I guess I would have to see the request.
So you don't know at this moment why you're asking for those damages with respect to the Frisco house?
Yes, sir. I do know why.
Okay, why? What's the legal basis for the claims?
Because
I'm an objection to the question. He's asking for a legal opinion at this point.
I'm just.
I mean, your attorney's right. He is asking for a legal opinion. If you know the answer, you can give it, but I'd urge you to really think about what you're doing.
I'm not a lawyer, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. I have no legal opinion.
Okay, so you don't know why those damages being sought.
Objection to the question. It misstates his testimony.
Well, I'm asking.
Sustained.
He's
Mr. DeBose, sustained. Move along.
Pass the witness.
No further questions? No, sir.
You may step down. Call your next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judgment creditors call David Tyler Moss.
Mr. Moss, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Please be seated.
Mr. Moss, please state your name for the record.
David Tyler Moss.
Are you the same David Tyler Moss who obtained a judgment against Brian Martin? in the amount of $18,600,000 on April 15th, 2016.
Yes, sir.
Did you also initiate a lawsuit against Brian Martin and Holly Bone and Carolyn Martin? An attempt on two fronts. One, to collect on your judgment against Mr. Martin, and also to allege additional causes of action against Ms. Bone and Ms. Carolyn Martin.
Yes, sir.
Concerning damages in this case, specifically the Futuristic Hub channel, let's start there. Were you present when you heard Miss Holly Bone testify that the Futuristic Hub channel was earning in the approximate amount of $80,000 to $100,000 per month from April 2016 to the present?
Yes, sir.
Did you take an average of $90,000 per month on the Futuristic Hub channel to calculate your damage regarding the Futuristic Hub channel?
Yes, sir.
If you
Your
multiply,
Honor, is this, excuse me, is this just going to be repetitive of what the prior witness said?
if Mr. DeBose is willing to stipulate that all of the damages
I'm not willing
testified
to
by
stipulate,
Mr. Can I finish, sir, please?
please.
Let's just, it's overruled, but let's get through this quickly.
Okay. Mr. Moss, would you agree that if you take $90,000 times 12 months, that equals $1,080,000?
Yes, sir.
And if you multiply $1,080,000 times 6 years, does that total $6,480,000?
Yes, sir.
Are you asking this court to award you economic damages in the amount of $6,480,000 due to the wrongful taking of the videos on the Futuristic Hub channel?
Yes, I am, sir.
Concerning the Wildcraft channel, did you hear Ms. Hollybone testify that that channel earns between $30,000 and $40,000 per month?
Yes, sir.
Did you take an average of $35,000 per month to calculate your damages concerning the Wildcraft channel?
Yes, sir.
Would you agree that the Wildcraft channel started earning money in January 2021?
Around that time, yes. Yes, sir.
Multiply $35,000 times 15 months. Does that amount total $525,000?
Yes, sir.
If you add the $6,480,000 from the Futuristic Hub channel and the $525,000 from the Wildcraft channel, do those two numbers total the amount of $7,005,000?
Yes, sir.
You're asking this court to award you the amount of $7,005,000 as damages related to the Wildcraft channel and the Futuristic Hub channel.
Yes, sir.
Are you also asking this court to award you damages due to the wrongful sale of the Frisco home?
Yes, sir.
And how much money are you asking the court to award you regarding the wrongful sale of the Frisco home in violation of the temporary injunction?
It was sold for around $340,000. I know it's been valued at around $400,000, so I'd say $340,000. That's what they purchased it for.
Are you asking the court to award you economic damages in the total amount of $7,345,000 due to the Futuristic Hub channel, the Wildcraft channel, and the wrongful sale of the Frisco house?
Yes, sir.
Are you also asking this court to award you the following 5 channels: the Futuristic Hub channel, the Wildcraft channel, Creamwork Animations channel, Blocktastic channel, and Top Trends channel?
Yes, sir.
And would you agree with the testimony of Mr. Keating concerning how the court can accomplish your request as relates to the transfer of these channels and the videos within those channels to you?
Yes, sir.
Are you also asking this court to issue a permanent injunction to prevent Brian Martin and Holly Bone from ever having the ability to operate any of these channels that you have been testifying to?
Yes, sir.
Pass the witness.
As the witness.
All right. Call your next witness.
Just one moment, Your Honor. Your Honor, can you give me 2 minutes to confer with counsel?
Sure.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, plaintiff's judgment, creditors rest.
Mr. DeVos, call your first witness.
Brian Martin.